안녕하세요. 저는 에미입니다. 저는 재정입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 스티븐입니다. 저는 조이민준입니다.
Yeah, this is ranking K-pop boy group debuts.
The first one we're going to start with today is
빵, 단, 소년다처럼 메티너바, 단, 소년다처럼 with No More Dream.
right.
So we've got 6 categories.
And so we're going to start with introduction. It's a solid 9 for me. Solid 9. Only problem is RM with his glasses. Because if you watch that whole entire video, you cannot see his eyes.
That's the vibe.
No, but everyone else, you can see their full face. He's the only one you can't. And getting to know the members is being able to see their whole face. Come on, you know that's true. At least they give you each person and their name.
Yes,
Which
and
is-
when they're singing or rapping, it's on them.
Yes, and that is also another confusing thing for this song because so many of them were doing both. Whereas when you get to know them later on, 3 rappers.
Excuse you, they're all rappers. Have you heard, Jim? No, but you also need to remember that we know this band. The whole world knows this band, basically, now. But in the beginning, in their debut, in their first album, all of them were doing some kind of rap.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this one's a bit of a
Just going off debut.
yeah, which is
We're trying
Which
not
is what
to
we're trying to
go
do.
off. Introduction to members, you get to see all of them. It's an actual introduction. He
Yeah.
introduces them all at the
and
beginning.
you can actually tell who the leader is in this one. In a lot of the others, you can't really tell them, like the leader.
I was gonna say 9.5 because you can't see all of RM, Rap Monster,
Yeah,
Rap Monster's face. I mean, you can see the chemistry between them, which is great, but it's the way that the song is and the vibe and everything. You don't really see their personalities.
music.
I like the music. The music is good. It's great. It's on track with the vibe that they were going for. Like, to burst out with that, like, that is a debut that you're like, was not expecting that.
Yeah, it's punchy.
It's punchy, it's hard hitting. It's also a, like, I was not expecting that to come out of a tiny company, which I'm also trying not to go through, but this was basically big hits, Hybe's intro, debut kind of thing. Like, they had like a couple of things going on, but this was their thing that they were working years and years and years to get to, and it was bang.
Yeah, I'd give it a solid 9.
I'm happy with the 9.
Yeah, the music affects absolutely everything in this song, and it works,
Yes.
and I love it, and I'm here for it. Visual.
2 words. Can you guess what they are?
Jimin.
That's one of the words. Jimin's abs.
There is a lot of colour in a sense, but there's not so much colour.
No, but again, this was their angsty.
I know, and it goes with the vibe and it goes with everything.
It goes with everything.
But
it goes.
Yeah, but for a debut song, you still want... I'd want a bit more colour.
Okay, but also, like, it sets the story.
It does. As we know, they didn't come from anything, so what they have and what they did with it was incredible, but it's still not the best visually. An 8.5.
Yeah, I can go with an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
You do see where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dance. There wasn't much dancing going on for me to be able to judge it properly, because it was mostly just, pretty much the whole video was just a perfect introduction video for the members.
Yeah.
The dance they did do was so simple too. They kind of just...
Jungkook was
I know, but I mean, that was probably the hardest part in the dance. Was that? That's what I'm saying. There wasn't too much dance.
There wasn't a lot of dance showcased
Yes.
in it.
When you watch it live, it's completely different, which is amazing.
And also because along with dance, it's choreography.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was like trashing.
Yeah.
The playing. We love the song. We love BTS, and we love the choreography that goes with this song. But we're going nitpicky, like just on
the debut
video. So
I'd go a 7.5.
Yeah.
Lyricism.
We are pulling up the English translation.
It really is like an angsty.
Yeah.
It's very angsty, but it's not.
It's not disrespectful.
No, but it's also not. It's heavy in a sense. But it's not overly heavy.
They're not being disrespectful, but they're also not talking to the adults, really. They're talking to their friends.
Yeah.
Therefore, it's mature, but it doesn't make it mature.
They're writing very mature for their age.
Yeah.
Because it has a angsty teen vibe to it, which they are. So they're debuting as these angsty teenagers, and the song makes you feel like that.
Yeah.
And sorry, the lyrics make you feel like that. Like, oh, I feel like, okay, Mum, I'm going to the study room right now.
Yeah.
Like, you feel that. 8.5?
Are you also going off the Korean flow?
Because it goes with their song. But because it's so mature, it's also hard to see it as a debut song.
And the thing is that this song, it is hard. It is this. But it is written for the people their age, for the teenagers who really didn't have a voice, who have a bit more of a voice. And it's done in a way that they are still writing and performing songs like this to this day.
Yeah.
This is also like a grounding song.
Yeah.
Of going, hey, this is us, this is our debut, this is what we are, and this is what we're going to stay. You see, I would go a 9.
Memorability. Be honest with yourself. I have other songs that are more memorable for me.
No, I know, but we're just talking about this, right? So it's so do you remember BTS's debut?
Oh yeah.
What was it?
I want a big house because of big rings.
And you remember it. You may not remember the entire thing, but you remember it.
9?
I'll go a 9. Next,
we have CIX with She's a movie star.
She's a movie star.
We're going to start with introduction. So for CIX, what's your thoughts so far?
I mean, you got to see all of them.
Damn, you did.
Singing or rapping for at least a little bit. So you can kind of go, okay, so that's kind of like their voice, that's the rapper. That's the
Personality wise though, there wasn't much of it because it was so choreographed.
And dark.
Yeah,
you didn't really get to see a lot of the personalities or the chemistry. You got to see a little bit of the chemistry with two of the members, like with the glass
that was
screen like between them, and like the intense staring.
This is one of the more visual ones. 7.5. Do you think that's a bit high?
Over 7. Because like this is just introduction.
Yeah, I know. It's just
I know you're biased for this song and band.
But it's just, put it this way, you see absolutely all of their faces perfect.
Yes.
Like it gives you a good it just doesn't.
But also when that high note was going,
you don't see it what it is. Yeah, you're right. I gotta be
there
realistic.
are little things like
music.
I love the music. It's groovy. It makes you want to dance.
Would it change your mood though?
Maybe a little.
Not much.
Again, it depends on the mood.
See, I've had this song pop up multiple times.
And you're just like, I'm not in the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, when I'm not trying to compare it to others. I'm just pointing out a reference that I've had. No More Dream or like Crown. I listen to those songs because it instantly... Yeah. I'd probably have to go an 8 for that. For the song, because remember we're doing it as a debut.
Yeah, I know, but what you were just saying, I was expecting you to be lower.
That's why it's on 8. Because otherwise I would have it at a 10. I'm knocking it down 2 points because of that. It's beat, like it's just gorgeous with the music, which is why that brings it up so much.
Yeah, I'm happy with an 8. I was just saying.
Visual. It's so dark.
That's the thing. Like it would be pretty much sitting at a 10, but it's so dark, and it's got like little accents of light, which is really nice.
And when you do get to see them, oh my goodness.
Yes, and it was like aesthetic.
It was very aesthetic.
And that's the difficult thing, because it's so aesthetic. It's just their costuming, their makeup, their looks, their just everything.
But there's that one component that it's just
too dark. And especially since this song is called Movie Star as well, I would have expected it to be a little bit brighter.
Yeah, because you'd want to show them. You'd be showcasing them.
Yeah.
But as a debut, I'd probably go an 8 again. Because that one component, I reckon it's minus 2 points for that one component.
Damn.
Well, it makes a difference. It really does. And not being able to see them properly, you want to get to know them, you want to see them, you want to understand who they are. So as a debut song, with it being so dark, that component just, it's frustrating.
I would have said 8.5.
Dance.
It was on the simple side, but it was just so...
Was it though? Such an elegant flow. That's complicated to me.
It is simple for the standards of K-pop. It is more on the simpler side, but I can forgive that because it was just so sensual that you're just like, this is a group I need to watch more of because it hits you in the fangirl, in the fanboy, because you're just like...
Oh, there was so many moments.
Okay.
There were so many moments in this video where we're both like...
So I can forgive the simplicity because of that. Plus you got to see more of them dancing.
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot of them dancing.
And when they were dancing, it was all cohesive.
Yeah.
And it was flowing and it was elegant. It was elegant movements, which is, when you see it, you're like, holy crap, this is a debut band and they're dancing like they've been dancing for their entire careers.
I mean, the training...
I know. I know.
I understand what you're saying. This debut is basically what can we do for their debut? I know, let's hit them all straight in the fangirl.
They did. They kicked me right up there.
And you're just like, sold. Also, if it was more technical and harder, I think it would have taken away from the song. So it fits.
Yes, I solid 9.
Yeah.
The lyrics. Even the lyrics are quite simple, aren't they? That's quite a big song, really. Like, there's a lot to it, but it's still very... It is simple. I'm just trying to think, is it debut worthy?
I mean, the flow of it.
Oh, definitely.
And again, this is a song that I think is very much constructed to be a hit even the fangirl. It's got the catchy lyrics in the English.
She's a movie star.
I think this is very much a song that was constructed and everything to be, this is the one that's gonna get your fans.
This will bring people in.
Yeah. Grab people to be like, we need to find out more about them.
Yes.
But in that sense, it is a good debut because it's a, wait, what was that? Who are they? I need to know their names. I need to know this. I need to know this, which is essentially one of the components of a debut.
Yes, so I would give it an extra 2 points for that.
And it's a simpler song, which means that it's easier for people to swallow, but also to sing.
That is true. Which you want. It's more on the mature side though. Not as in having hitting topic. It's more
sensual.
Yeah, especially because you want to be able to attract all sorts of ages. I just think it's maybe a bit too sensual for a debut song. Once you've brought people in, you could release this song.
Like, thinking about it, they were aiming for older.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
You don't want every single band to be aiming for the teens.
I guess that's true, but you also want people to grow with you. So if you're giving this song, then they don't have room to grow.
It was different.
Yes, it was different. 7.5, because I still think there's controversial stuff with this song, and I think that takes away from the debut.
Yeah, 7.5.
Okay. Now, the last one is Memorability.
The second you go CIX.
It's the first song you think of.
Well, it wasn't the first one I thought of.
No.
I thought of cinema, cinema,
yeah,
cinema.
but that might...
But the thing is that I deduct a little bit because I haven't listened to CIX a lot. Long-term Memorability. It's CIX. What was their debut? It was either Movie Star or Cinema, but I know both of the choruses.
Yeah.
So it loses a little bit for I don't remember which one was their debut, but they are both memorable.
I guess it depends who you are, because I do.
I know it. As soon as it's Movie Star, it's just like a she's a movie star. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na. She wants it, she's a movie star. Is still high.
I was gonna say an 8.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I don't remember it as well as I would like to for a debut song. See, I pretty much She's a movie star is like one of the only things I can remember long term.
Yeah, but also you don't know Korean.
No, but there would be some Korean in there that you'd be able to understand what I mean.
Done a 7. That is it for this video. I hope that you liked it. If you did, you know what to do. Kirby face.
안녕.